Hey guys, welcome back to my channel ClearHue. If you're new here, namaste. My name is Dr.Rakshita and this channel is all about skincare, wellness and makeup. So if any of these interest you, don't forget to subscribe. You must have guessed from the title that today's video will be about hypochlorous acid, the viral internet sensation, the active that rightfully got viral. Every few months or every few weeks at this point, some ingredient or some product goes viral, and this time around it has been hypochlorous acid. And again, this is one of those products that I'm glad went viral, because this is an ingredient or a product that I feel everyone should know about. So in today's video we will be talking about hypochlorous acid, what it is, what it does, and everything you should be knowing about it, along with my review of 4 very popular hypochlorous acids available in India. So now, without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, basically, hypochlorous acid is a very weak, milder acid. This is naturally present in our bodies, in our immune cells, mainly our WBCs. Now, in our bloodstream, there's red blood cells and white blood cells. Red blood cells, basically, we all know, carry oxygen for us, have hemoglobin as a pigment. Now, our white blood cells are what are responsible for immunity. There's a lot of cells responsible for immunity in our body, not only white blood cells, but white blood cells help fight a lot of bacterial and viral infections in our body, which is why when we have any ongoing infection or we've just had an infection, if you get your blood reports done, you will have a higher level of WBCs in it, or white blood cells in it. All right. So WBCs have hypochlorous acid in them. Our immune cells have hypochlorous acid that basically helps fight the bacterial and viral infections in our body. Now, viral infections, as we know, are generally self-limiting. It's very hard to treat viral infections, but bacterial infections generally are easily treatable with antibiotics, and our body on itself also, like I said, tries to fight them with hypochlorous acid. In a lot of cases succeeds as well. There's so many microbes entering our body all day, from our mouth, from our nose, from basically all the open orifices we have in our body. These microorganisms enter and our body fights them off, and hypochlorous acid is what aids it. Now, a lot of people think hypochlorous acid is similar to bleach. In a way, yes. Depends on the pH of your product. If a pH is lower, it generally is hypochlorous acid. If the pH is higher, the molecules can turn into bleach. Bleach is not exactly harmful either. Bleach is used in a lot of medical practices as well. But this in particular, hypochlorous acid, is an excellent antibacterial, which again not only used for like dermatological purposes, but is also used in almost all branches of medicine. For wound care, in ophthalmology it's used for styes, and basically for almost every kind of wound care, especially bacterially predominant wound care. Hypochlorous acid is used in medical practices. Now, one of the main ways of hypochlorous acid to work is by oxidative damage to the organism. It doesn't cause oxidative damage to our skin, don't worry, but any kind of bacterial cells or any organism that is on our body, on our skin basically, or on a wound, it is going to take care of it through oxidative damage to the said organism. All right. So this is why, in terms of hypochlorous acid, you shouldn't be using it with antioxidants like vitamin C. Either wait for your hypochlorous acid to dry down or use it after your vitamin C has dried down. Like, for example, if you want to put it in your skincare routine, then spray some hypochlorous acid, wait for it to completely dry down, and then you go on with your other products. But what I would suggest is you do your skincare, and throughout the day you can keep spraying your hypochlorous acid till then your vitamin C or any other antioxidant you're using has had enough time to work. In a similar fashion, hypochlorous acid is also not fit to be used with retinol, because retinol is a highly unstable ingredient. So it's hardly any other ingredient is safe to use with retinol, and hypochlorous acid is not. So don't pair it with your antioxidants or with retinol, but with your hydrating ingredients and your AHAs and BHAs, it generally does just fine. Hypochlorous acid is very mild. It helps with a lot of sensitive skin types as well. For example, if you have any kind of inflammatory condition like inflammatory acne or eczema, this helps. Not only is this antibacterial, it can also have anti-inflammatory properties, which will help your inflammatory condition settle down a little bit. I am not saying hypochlorous acid is a treatment for, say, acne or eczema. but it's like an additive therapy. For example, for if you have acne and you're on Accutane, or if you're using retinol to treat it, then along with it you can use hypochlorous acid to, combat your acne. And for example, if you have eczema or psoriasis and you're using different types of medical procedures for them, different type of actives to treat them, then along with those therapies you can include hypochlorous acid in your skincare routine to aid the healing of your skin condition faster. Generally, the percentage of hypochlorous acid should be between 0.005% to 0.02%. It's generally ideal, but the formulations that I have today, like for example the Salt Labs one, it's around 1%, which is stronger in my opinion, but not exactly harmful. Still a decent percentage, which is gonna fit a lot of people, but still it could be a little less and would still work just enough. Now I'm going to quickly jump into the 4 products that I'm going to review for you one by one. And yes, let's get into those. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about this is the Salt Labs SOS Restorative Facial Toner. Now, this is not just hypochlorous acid spray. This is also 3% exposen, which is an algae extract. Then we also have hyaluronic acid. We have pentavitin, which is again hydrating. So this is supposed to be like a more calming, soothing, hydrating kind of a toner. All right. So personally, I didn't like it all that much. This has 0.5% hypochlorous acid, by the way, not 1%. I think I said it wrong in the earlier part of the video, but this is still like a higher concentration, but not that high. I feel like it's gonna work just fine. It's not that big of a deal. But basically, the thing is, this one, theoretically, it is a very good toner, and a lot of people really like it as well. I'm not saying it's not a good product. Of course, it's worked for so many people. It went really viral as well. For my skin in particular, I didn't see all that much of a change or any kind of skin soothing effects either. For a lot of you already know, I'm currently on Accutane. I randomly out of nowhere developed a bunch of cystic acne all over my face, like severe cystic. I'm so sorry for the noise. Someone's opening gate somewhere. So I was saying that as you know, I was on Accutane, so I had these horrible cystic nodular acne all over my face. Horrible, like I didn't have an inch of my skin that didn't have some kind of acne. And I am of course documenting my Accutane journey as well, so you'd be able to see. But during when I was using this, like I understand my acne was really severe and extremely resistant to any kind of topical treatment. I had to treat it with Accutane. There was no other way out. But yeah, basically this one didn't do anything at the time, like anything at all. Didn't even prevent new acne from forming up, which is why I honestly didn't really like it that much. My mom also did not see all that much of a change, but I have seen this work on a lot of people. So just because it didn't work for me, I'm not going to say it's not a good product. Theoretically, like I said, by ingredients and everything, this should be working. And again, for a lot of people, it has really worked. So it's truly something that I think you could try and decide for yourself how it works for you. Because on me, it didn't work that much. But again, like for the third time, I'm saying that there are so many people who have seen like amazing results with this one. So I'm going to stay a bit neutral on this because I'm giving it a fair trial, also because of the way my skin was. Like I said, my skin wasn't reacting to any topical treatments. It had to be treated with Accutane only. So I don't blame this poor thing for not working. So I'm gonna give this another fair shot, to be honest with you, now that I'm, like almost nearing the end of my Accutane journey. So yeah, I'm gonna see how well it works. So I'm gonna just have a neutral opinion on it. And if you want to try it, go ahead and try it and let me know how this one worked for you. The next one is the minimalist one. Now, the SOS one and this one I've already reviewed like a while back. I put out short videos for these, and I really like the minimalist one. First of all, I really like how much you get for the price. This is like 200 ml for 400 rupees. That one was 100 ml for nearly 800 rupees. So that is like half the quantity, double the price. So that is another reason, I think, probably why I didn't like it that much. But this one's more basic. This is just salt and hypochlorous acid. The exact percentage of hypochlorous acid it's 150 parts per million in this one. So that's the exact percentage of hypochlorous acid in here. Now this again has sodium chloride, which is your normal salt. Now I feel sodium chloride can be a little bit drying for a few skin types, like for example, if you have like extremely dry skin, maybe sodium chloride is not the right thing for your skin, because salt can like dehydrate your skin. That's just a fact. So if you have extremely dry parched skin, maybe this is not for you. So the way I like to use this one, because again, when I was on Accutane, I'm still on Accutane, my skin is really dry right now, even though normally my skin is extremely oily, acne prone, but right now crusty and dry because of Accutane. So the way I use this one is not right out of like the shower or after washing my face, because currently there's no moisture on my face, and I have no product on to so this is gonna inevitably kind of dry up my face. So what I do is I do my skincare routine, and then probably after it I spray it, or like throughout the day if I've worked out, or if I'm out somewhere, if I'm on a flight, then I would spray this, because in conditions like that, now my skin already has a lot of skincare on it already, it's already decently moisturized. Then if I spray this, it's not going to harm my face or make it dry or anything like that. So that is when I prefer this one. Salt again helps kill bacteria, it helps make this product even more antibacterial, so I like that property of it. So this no doubt is a very very effective product. Just make sure to either moisturize right after you put it on, or to already have a really moisturized base before you spray this on your face. And this is pretty worth it. The only downside is that this burns your eyes, or and if it gets in your mouth, my god, it's gonna be horrible, because again, salt spray. So keep your mouth closed and keep your eyes tightly shut, and just, I don't know, just wait for it to dry before you open your eyes, because this thing is going to sting your eyes horribly because of the salt. And that's the only thing I don't like about this one. Otherwise, it's pretty perfect. Next two I have are these two. One's my Molecule 53 Hypochlorous Daily Defense Mist, and the second is your friendly neighborhood pharmacy favorite Oxum spray. Now just look at these two. They have the same exact bottle, the same exact formula, the same exact everything. Even the box of the two was almost the same. Now this is the thing. Molecule 53 sells their product for nearly 1,000 rupees. This small bottle of hypochlorous acid for nearly 1,000 rupees, and Oxum one is like 320 rupees. Sometimes online you can find it at an even greater discount, and I like the availability of this one. You can find it at a local pharmacy. These two again are the same. The percentage of hypochlorous acid in these is the same. The base of these is the same. There's no added ingredients in the molecule 53 one. The packaging, it looks like the same person manufactured it, just put two different labels, so one became 1,000 rupees and the other stayed like 320 rupees. So this is like a huge difference. Solely on that basis, I would say I don't like the molecule 53 one. It is very effective, no doubt. It is pretty good at what it does, works just fine. I have emptied out the whole bottle. I've used this up diligently. It works, it's great. But again, I just the price point is not justified in my eyes. That is why I won't buy that one again. The one that now I personally use all times, I've used it before it went viral on the internet. The one I just always have on me is this one. It's the Oxum spray, and this works like a charm. This is again used in hospitals as well. A lot of doctors use it on their patients for wound care. If the patient has an open wound and they don't want to put like alcohol or any other thing on it, this is such a good option. Doesn't sting on your wounds as well, so that works. And in one of Dr. Sam Ellis's video, I saw where she was saying that you can use this around your eyes as well, like hypochlorous acid in general. If you are someone that is prone to getting styes very often, then you can just spray this very close to your lash line and then just rub it along a little bit, and yeah, that way you can prevent the formation of styes very easily, which is what I really like. I mean, I don't get very frequent styes, but when I can sense one forming, I immediately start doing heat compressions, and then keep spraying this one, and it just never develops. It just goes away. And if you have any like if your eyelids get infected, then this is such a good product for almost everything. I love Oxum spray. So again, budget friendly, doesn't sting your eyes. Like the minimalist one works wonderfully. The minimalist one, again, I would say pulls a little bit more affordable over this also, because that is like 300 something for 200 ml. This is still small, but like I said, this doesn't burn your eyes, works just fine, and I this is my favorite pick from all the four. So that was it for my today's video, guys. I hope you liked the video. I hope your concepts about hypochlorous acid got cleared up a little bit. If you still have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.